WhatsApp. Si se escucha, si se escucha, si se escucha, sí, si se escucha. Habiendo aprendido de mis errores en el pasado. Ponemos... Ya tenemos... Crisis social está aquí como un año, no mames. Jeje. ¿Qué tal, qué tal? Vengan, gente, por favor. Quiero... Son las... Vamos a jugar... Yo digo que... A ver, a las 2 horas sería... Sería un poquito... Vamos a dejarlo... 1 hora 40 de juego. Y ya nos quitamos. Porque... Sería bastante. Vamos a darle a pues. Ahorita que va llegando más. ¡Ay! Gracias, Ikinchinji, por suscribirte con Prime. That's cool. Eso es bastante cool de tu parte. Ay, no, esa no era. Okay. Ahí está. Vamos a darle. ¿Por qué vamos a darle? Ahí está. ¿Ya lo están escuchando? Sí, ya lo están escuchando. Vamos. Y ahora el poder del PlayStation 3, increíble que no salga volando acá de repente. Ok, es lo que vimos ahorita de que el internet y el... es lo mismo.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Yeah. Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark.
¿Cuánto falta para dañar más tu salud mental? Estoy viendo... Lo voy a ver ahorita que acabe este video. De este directo. Así que sin spoiler, por favor.
The big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the
Soy
major
despistado, es
conservation
raro
groups
verte acá
and
para
one
que
from our own
me
government.
agarre un directo
The most
cuidado.
important
No, yo
person
estoy
in a
haciendo los
sense,
lunes.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The
El
president?
presidente.
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
¿Por qué mientes? ¿Por qué miente, coronel?
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Ah, sí, el mejor protagonista de...
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Es porque no existes, Raiden. Mira, el mansión
This
esto
is
estuvo bueno,
Snake.
¿verdad?
I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are
Pero
now
como hubiera
designated
entrado
Raiden.
si no había...
All right, Raiden.
Si nadie,
You've
si
already
no hubieran
covered
abierto la puerta.
infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need
Y luego
to,
sí-
contact me by codec. The frequency is
Y luego si hiciste el... ¿Cómo se
140.85.
llama?
When you
Bueno,
want to
no.
use the codec,
Y luego
push
si
the select button.
hiciste el... ¿Cómo
When
se
we
llama?
need to reach you,
El tanker.
contact you,
Te,
the codec will beep.
te saltas
When you
el
hear that noise,
sneaking to...
press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Literal,
Alright.
Kojima dijo, ¿es esto
I'll
lo que
contact
querían?
you if anything
Metal Gear
changes.
Solid 2, o de nuevo,
First,
Metal
make
Gear
your
Solid
way
1
to
de
the
nuevo.
upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of
Muy bien
toxic
confusa.
substances. The suit itself
Ya
has a
todo,
wide
Danny, ¿qué tal
array
está?
of
Ya
built-in
tratando de matar al
sensors.
jefe
It is referred to
de
as
los
smart
Journal
skin
de
in
los
military
cuantos.
R&D. Data about
¿No?
damage to different regions of the body,
Yeah, that's
including
strong
blood
forward.
loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions.
Ayuda, no
They call
respiro,
this
dice
the
el
skull suit
Raiden.
in Foxhound.
No se joda mi pinche Raiden.
Seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Ok, veamos qué traemos. No traemos nada. Creo que las raciones de estas saben muy culeras, ¿sabes? De Canon in-universe. Y lo ven en esto, vean. Siempre se me hace raro que los videojuegos A veces me hace raro que los videojuegos te expliquen las cosas como si no supieras que están... Como si... En este caso sí. Es que eso es algo muy Kojima, ¿eh? Que los personajes de sus videojuegos saben que están en un videojuego. Es porque también pasan Death Stranding. En Death Stranding ya es que dice... One last
and a
game.
Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal. An arrangement with the terrorists. They
Enemy
become a
inside.
band of mercenaries. An army without a country.
Ah, los esos, el Army Without a Country. ¿Qué onda? Con mi último aliento maldito de mi Z por recordarme que yo tenía una crush con Frankie y yo no tengo la culpa de eso. Son pero amenazas de que vas a hacer stream. Pero amenazas de que vas a hacer stream de qué? Me encanta eso, que te quiten todo, que así como que no. Tú no mereces esto, cabrón.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has
Si se
at
sienten
least
aburridos
one.
es porque así tiene que ser, te tenías que sentir.
How do I gain
Así.
access?
Just push the action button in
O
front
sea,
of the node.
literal te dicen acá todo lo que tienes que hacer.
The nanomachines in your body
Hola,
will
me
take
gusta
care of
de
the
los
security
amigos,
clearance and
iré a
allow
cenar y
you access
directo
to the
corriendo.
node.
Ah, gracias.
Complete the procedure before those
Hola, Dani,
sentries
¿has
gain
escuchado a mi gala?
consciousness. If they spot
Vi un
you,
tweet
you
de
won't
ellos
be able
una
to
vez.
gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
¿Cómo recrea la escena del ascensor del primero? No solo la recrea, te hace verla como Raiden, o sea, no te da el placer de ser tú el que lo hace. Que chingue tu madre, no merece. No mereces. No mereces ser el jugador. No mereces sentirte bien contigo mismo. Querías una secuela, aquí está tu secuela. Fuck you. ¿De qué hablas de la portada del nuevo video? Es solo un... Es solo un fanart. ¿De qué habla, güey? ¿De qué habla? Ah. Ok, Dani Z se queda. 320 se queda. Y luego te queda así todo, o sea...
Good work, Raiden.
Considero que un anime que me gustó mucho nunca tuvo segunda temporada porque fue un fracaso en Japón, tanto que ni siquiera terminaron las novelas ligeras y ahora quieren comprar los derechos para rebotearlo y terminar. El único cambio que voy a hacer es gender rental analgótica para que sean gays. Ah, nice. Kojima, gracias por los $60 del juego. Ay, chinga tu madre, no lo mereces. Creo que eran 40, ¿no? En ese entonces. Jack, I'm part of this mission. Ok. Ah, aquí, perdón, le pachurré un botón que no debía y ya no están hablando. Ay, no. Bueno. Los despiertan esos güeyes. Ay, no. Uh-oh.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
No, es que lo más gracioso es que después del pinche tanker que te dices, es la secuela, esta es la secuela perfecta.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Y dices, oh shit, esta es la secuela perfecta, pero no. Ahora, cada 10 segundos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ahora, cada 10 segundos te vamos a poner algo para... Te vamos a interrumpir con una llamada porque chinga tu madre, no te lo mereces. Ganó el truck.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
¿Qué? Pero Solid Snake murió en el tanker.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
¿Qué has visto Ace Combat? Nope.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Mi pistola. Oh, sí, el clásico. ¡Oh! Ok, tenía que hacerlo. Perdón. Ah, ya me acuerdo cómo era. Miren, ven esta maravilla. O sea, se esperan a que ya estés aquí para que lo hagas. O sea, como, fuck you. ¿Qué onda, Jesús Radar?
Right, and look at that wire fence.
Mira, o sea, si te fijas, o sea, ya
You may
estaba
be
ahí.
able to crawl through it.
O sea, ya estaba ahí, ¿para qué me mandan hasta ahí?
Crouch down using the crawl
Me
button.
sorprende que no haya
Then push the
mencionado el
left
video de hoy
stick in the
lo
direction you
peligroso que
want
es
to
para
move.
adolescentes
Push
Sechi.
the crawl
Con ellos que
button
animación
again to
especialmente
stand
violenta
up.
puedan crear literalmente
You
monstruos.
can use
No
weapons
sentí que
even
fuera
while
necesario
crawling.
porque como que
This
sí
is
lo
different from
explora la
VR
serie.
training, so you keep that in mind.
Estoy jugando en emulador. No. Ay, no, gracias a Dios. Entonces, ¿de qué sirve jugar el New Game Plus en estos juegos? Ah, no sé. Bueno. Pero... No estoy jugando en emulador, es el port del Play 3. Que bien corre la chingada. Hijo de tu puta madre, ya. Tiene mucho sentido que los amigos imaginarios eran lo que los niños tenían que aprender.
Do
Fue
we
lo que la
really
amiga
have no line of
que terrible
communication
imaginaron
with
un
the
par de días.
seals?
Sí,
They don't know a
pero
thing
como
about
terrible
us.
tiene dos
You know we work in the dark,
neuronas.
and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Ay, tengo ganas de pollo empanizado. Yo siempre tengo ganas de pollo empanizado. Estoy empezando a pensar que tal vez elegí la peor comfort food que existe. Sí, mucho sentido. Cierto, o la tortura de Raúl Barroso, que literalmente el personaje te miraba a la cámara por hacer cierta acción, o con la pelea contra Psycho Mantis, que literalmente te leía la memory card y los movimientos del malo. Sí, eso está chido. Por cierto, yo también vi el estreno de Mansión Foster en Año Nuevo, y justo en el estreno, porque si mi pariente ya andan emborrachados.
I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
¿Necesitan comer para vivir? Sí, los amigos imaginarios sí necesitan comer para vivir. Sí, es un episodio de la primera temporada. Jorge Suárez, bienvenido. La milanesa de pollo empanizado es la mejor comida existente, sí.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract
Fíjate,
them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
Este juego te odia.
Flatten yourself against a wall.
Porque
and
todo
hit
esto
the
ya lo
punch
sabes
button.
porque cuando estás jugando con
Got
Snake.
it.
Sí.
It's the end. I need down.
Ups. La puta madre. No sé qué pasó. Ah. La neta la cagué. No sé por qué la cagué. Te voy a ser sincero aquí. Ay, arma, sí, pero no me gusta matar gente. Se me hace que voy a cenar unos frijolitos con chorizo. Qué rico. Lo que me gusta del Metal Gear Solid 2 es que a raíz de este juego hicieron un remake del 1. Tiene sus cosas. El remake del Twin Snake tiene sus cosas. Cuando lo consideras que es como una versión, como si fuera lo que Raiden jugó, o sea, la versión de Shadow Moses de Raiden. Así debe haber sido. Oh, demonios, ¿qué quieres?
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body,
santo.
and with all weapons
Entiendo, Kojima,
deselected,
pero
press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
¿Por qué no podías usar las armas de los enemigos en este juego? Me acuerdo que en Metal Gear Solid 4 te decían, que la nanomáquina y la verga. Pero aquí quién sabe por qué. A mimir. Esa es una buena teoría. The Twin Snake es una simulación de lo que Raiden fue introducido reviviendo las memorias de Snake. Sí. I know authors who do subtext and they're all cowards. Ya, Kojima, déjame jugar.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Y el gordo en patines, a ver si vamos hasta el hoy. Lo dudo
It will
porque
keep
pinche
decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you
mucho
will
texto,
fall.
¿sí?
Copy that.
Entonces el
Wait a second. I just
creepypasta de tal
intercepted
que
new
es que van y
intelligence on the
despierta al final los
operation being
pilotos
executed
esperan.
by
Chinga su
SEAL
madre.
Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Miren, podría hacer eso o podría hacerlo del hanging o podría... Ay, güey. podría colgarme, podría disparar en la chompeta o no. ¿Qué les parece? Estoy jugando fácil porque el análisis va a ser más que nada sobre la historia del juego. No la historia, la teoría filosófica detrás del juego, que es el posmodernismo. Que voy a tener que leer como 20 pinches libros de posmodernismo otra vez. Que ya se me olvidó todo de cuando hice esto. No me crean. Nomás voy a ver los resúmenes en YouTube de los libros. Como va a ser juego bien castrante, más no poder los jugadores. Tremenda obra maestra. Joder, este cine yo. No es que el Dani está en coma en cáncer mientras que no tiene pierna. Chinga a su madre. Después de ver todo Metal Gear Solid 5 me terminé ilusionando de Metal Gear Solid Days y al final desilusionado. Grime FS, ¿es ese Super Bunny Hop? Es muy posmoderno. Sí, soy bastante posmoderno. Irónicamente, yo soy anti-posmoderno porque posmodernidad es la teoría de la muerte del autor y yo me niego a ella. Un pinche vampiro bisexual. Es un emote de Twitch, no, entonces no es. It's like a nightmare. Odiar el posmodernismo es posmoderno, ¿sí? Suena algo. ¿Saben si Fred está ahorita en directo? Si Fred está en directo, alguien métase a su directo y dígale, Dani está en directo y dice que chingue a tu madre, por favor. Que sí, que chingue a su madre. Por favor. Ok, si alguien vaya así rápido y diga, hola Fred, dice Dani que chingues a su madre. ¿Es el rival original de Rey? No, que eso fue de cosa del 4. Aquí no va a ser un pinche güey raro que era vampiro y era inmortal. Tampoco nunca te decían lo de las nanomáquinas y esas mamadas, ¿no? Literal, nomás es que es ese güey raro que es inmortal. Tiene que ser divertido, o sea, tiene que estar muy jodido eso, o sea, ser tú un soldado, max soldado y luego de repente ver acá así como que pinche señor chupando la sangre a otro güey.
What are you?
La excusa no era totalmente... No, la excusa no era nanomáquinas, la excusa es nomás... La excusa nomás era, ese güey tiene poderes de vampiro. Bam tiene voz de negro, literalmente. Phil Lamar es afroamericano. Phil Lamar, ¿lo has escuchado? Es... Casi creo que es el Samurai Jack. Si no, a ver. Efectivamente, es el Samurai Jack. Es el... Vamos a ver quién ha sido, a ver. Uf, les digo, a ver. Es...
Where is he?
Es el hermano... A ver. Phil Lamar es el hermano de Gerald. Es Hermes. ¿Quién más? Es Héctor con carne, malo con carne. No mames, es Will en Foster.
You smell like... Are you?
It has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you
Capitán
what I found.
Jamaica, qué pedo.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Sí, es Samurai Jack. Era Jon Stewart de la Liga de la Justicia. Era Ozzy en Ozzy Drix en la serie,
Hold
no
on.
la película.
I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Güey, es literal Snake.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
5 años de entrenamiento en la marina para
How did you get
terminar
in?
chupado por un
Fast rope
vampiro.
descent from a Navy chopper.
Y el gordo en patines aún no.
Have I seen you before?
La voz de Raiden es Axel en Kingdom Hearts y Hiroki
That
Naruto.
suit.
Nice.
Are you Foxhound?
¿Se imaginan un mundo donde
That's
los,
right.
donde los videojuegos tenían doblajes
Foxhound
como
was disbanded.
las caricaturas mexicanas en esa época?
Where were you
Hubiera estado
before
bien
Foxhound?
chido, la
Delta
neta.
Force?
¿Quién? Ahí está Dani TV Comunidad, vayan al hashtag.
I was part of the
Aquí no hubieran
Army's Force
puesto ustedes
21
como Snake.
trials.
Force
Yo no me
21.
puedo imaginar a
That's
nadie
about
más que David
tactical
Hayter
IT
como
deployment,
Snake.
right?
Pero aquí no hubieran
Any field
puesto
experience?
mexicano.
No,
Bueno, sí,
not
actor de
really.
doblaje. Aquí no hubieran
So this
puesto
is your
Snake.
first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
No le hagas caso, Raiden,
Right,
te está
what's going
mintiendo.
on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Les juro que este juego es básicamente Let's Gaslight Raiden. Let's see how much can we gaslight Raiden.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Tú crees bien normal que
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
La voz de
Navy
Bruce
captain.
Willis. José Antonio Mancías, no lo veo.
You all right?
Mario Castañeda,
Give me a
chinga
few
tu
minutes.
madre. Marco Antonio Regil.
Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
A ver. Es más, hagan
that
su,
man
hagan su
just now?
fancast aquí. A ver, vamos a ver.
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
Aquí es donde dice que es porque.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you
Vamos,
said.
pendejo, a reír en el juego.
Didn't seem
¿Sí?
human.
You won't see that in VR,
ver.
I guarantee.
What is
Yamil.
he?
One of the members of
Dexter,
Dead Cell.
Sonic.
Dead Cell, Kim?
No, muy
A
joven
special
para ser
forces unit created
Snake.
by ex-president George
Snake tiene que
Soros.
sonar así
The
como.
name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The
Edson
unit would launch
Matus.
unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show
No,
VR
tampoco.
troopers like you how
No,
to deal with the real
estás
thing.
agarrando muy jóvenes.
But around the time their
A
original
lo
leader
mucho,
died in
a
prison,
estos dos güeyes me los
began
imagino
to
como
unravel.
Raiden.
They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme. Began to go after
Sí, me
U.S.
los imagino
allies,
como
even
Raiden,
civilians.
no como
We estimate
Snake.
that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents. that
Liquid
Dead Cell
Gerardo
arranged
Reyero,
on their
vamos a ver.
own. They were out of control, and it
Lalo
all
Garza
came to a
parado
head
atacando.
6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic
Lalo Garza,
fringe.
What about their leader?
sí,
He says he saw
definitivamente.
Snake.
Krillin,
Snake died 2 years ago.
sí, sí, sí. Haciendo la voz de Sander, pero un poquito más profunda. Haciendo la voz de Sander, pero un poquito más profunda.
But he's a
Como que,
legend.
ay no,
Legends are usually
Snake.
bad news. There's not a lot of difference between
Gerardo
heroes and
Reyero,
madmen.
capitanazo.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
A lo mejor Hellboy, a lo mejor acercándose a Hellboy. Sí lo vería. Es como que más
What about the
cerquita.
other soldiers?
¿Saben
I
quién?
saw
La
Russian
voz de
equipment,
Pícoro,
too.
¿cómo se llama?
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members
Sí.
to hold down.
Sí, Carlos II, pero bajándole
You weren't briefed
una
on any
rayita.
of this, and you came in alone to boot. Why?
Como
What do you really
entre
do here?
Woody y Pícoro.
Can't tell me, huh?
Entre
Fine.
Woody y Pícoro, yo digo que sí quedaría Carlos II como Snake.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Como entre Woody y ha interpretado a James Bond, así que perfecto. Sí, sí, Carlos II como Snake.
Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Pinche Snake.
The BC connecting bridge.
Como estuvieron en la última temporada y que Leisha Medina era
We need to
98 los
get there.
personajes de
Can
la
you
vida.
handle
Ya sé,
it?
¿no?
I need a few more minutes.
Gerardo Reyero como líquido. Vamos a
Remember
ver.
my frequency. It's 141.80.
Ah, él, capitanazo como Liquid.
141.80.
No
Got
sé.
it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Yo sí lo. ¿Quién sería? Híjole. Humberto Vélez como Snake haciendo la voz de Homero.
Strange
No.
code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
A lo mejor Humberto Vélez como
Maybe I'll
Ocelot. Sí
find
lo
out
vería.
someday.
Humberto Vélez como Ocelot, pero a lo mejor. Sí, más. Como Snake. Como. A lo mejor. Como Homero, pero sin el retraso mental. Como ya ves que dice que él le quita el retraso mental. A lo mejor más cercano a su voz de Terminator. It feels like a nightmare. De hecho, no tengo algo por terminar, pinche juego. No. O sea, si puedes encontrar la bomba antes. A ver. ¿Usarías el mismo Snake como Big Boss en Metal Gear Solid 3? Sí.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Ya,
Don't you
soy
need
yo,
to save
Ross.
the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
No me digas qué hacer, Rose, no me digas qué hacer. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Oscar Flores tiene que interpretar a alguien aquí, a ver. Déjame ver. Como mero cuando le quitan el crayón del cerebro. Pero malvado. Sí, pero malvado. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Enzo Fortuny como Raiden, vamos a ver. Si Alfonso Mendoza siguiera vivo, definitivamente. Para ser justos, este juego salió en el 2005, 2004 más o menos. Estamos hablando de que este es uno retroactivo. Entonces, sí, dejemos a Alfonso Mendoza como Raiden. Estamos hablando de que si hubiera existido en su momento.
Do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again.
Enzo
I'm
Fortuny,
sorry, but I
vamos
still
a
don't
ver.
have a clue.
That's okay.
Drake.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more
A lo mejor
appropriate.
como...
I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's
Alonso
something I
Fortuny
need you
sería a lo
to
mejor
do
como el
as an
pinche,
analyst.
el Johnny.
What is it?
It
El
has to do
Johnny,
with
sí, como
Solid
Johnny.
Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary
Oscar,
mercenary?
Oscar Flores como
I
Liquid.
need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow
Sí.
Moses incident.
He's
Sí,
dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial
está
record
muerto y lo
somewhere,
hay
too.
atrás.
You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most
Por la edad
classified
de Ocelot
material.
sería una cosa
I'm
entre
on
Homero y el
it. I'll
profesor Farnsworth,
contact
¿sí?
you as soon as I find out something.
Dani, buenas noches, rezando porque Lauren Faust tenga una serie y no se la cancelen. Sí, siempre. Humberto Vélez interpretando a Danny DeVito. Sí, pero un poco con más autoridad. Que sí siento que eso le falta mucho cuando interpreta a Danny DeVito. A lo mejor con la autoridad que comanda cuando interpreta a este güey a Schwarzenegger. Y el senador Armstrong. ¿Y quién? ¿Cancelaron Superhero Girls? No, le cancelaron una de Netflix. Superhero Girls, no sé si todavía trabaja en ella. Armstrong. ¿Quién hablaría eso, Armstrong? ¿A quién agarraríamos como Armstrong? El que le hizo la voz a Sí. El que le hizo la voz a Tai Lung. Sí lo veo. Él o Kai. Tai Lung o Kai. Pues ya que estamos ahí. El que le hizo la voz al pavo real también quedaría bien como Raiden.
Come, put me out of my misery.
Sí, yo digo que Tai Lung y Kai son intercambiables para Armstrong y para Kuwabara. Kuwabara, ¿cómo se llama? El sadomasoquista de los rayos, de los rayos láser. Chale, se me olvidó.
Queen.
Sí.
Don't let them take the president!
Bueno, me encanta cómo esperaron acá, así como que...
Ready grenades!
Digo, ok, vamos a ver qué pasa, vamos a ver esto.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
O sea, es que me encanta como el juego luego se pone raro.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
O sea, ni siquiera tienen que... El pavo real lo quiero más para Munson. ¿Quién sería Sam? Nada, que Raiden le da la voz a la morra. Estaría chido. El actor que hace la roca también.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's
La
Bravo
voz de
team was
Bulma
wiped
Mink.
out.
I see.
What
Yo
happened
diría
to
que
the
Bulma.
cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your
¿Quién
new
sería?
hosts have a Harrier
See you later,
too.
pigeon.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But
Eres
There's no
importante,
time for
Raiden. Escucha.
questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
you mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
El
That's not a
presidente
problem.
puede esperar.
The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed
No,
to stand
Raiden,
by
estás
on
loco,
Strut
no te
C
estamos
according
haciendo
to their mission
gaslighting.
plan.
El
You
gaslighting
should
no
find him
existe,
there.
Raiden.
Is this
Te lo
according to
inventaste.
simulation too?
Que
What are
estás
you
loco.
talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a
it's a
nightmare you
nightmare.
can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's
Raiden, no estás
Thank you,
imaginando, estás
And
loco,
I
Raiden.
won't let you be just a
¿Quién
dream.
sería alguien? ¿Alguna vez
Are
se les
you
pasó
two
la mente
done?
hablar sobre
Right.
el
You're needed on Strut C.
Sam podría ser el actor de Chris Pratt. No. No sé. No sé, no me convence eso. No estás loco, Re, que estás en la cabeza de Kojima, peor. Gaslighting doesn't exist, you made it up because you're fucking crazy. Nada, ¿qué tal? Parece ser que sí vamos a llegar al gordo en patines.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Pinche Snake.
Don't go
Me encanta que
pointing
Snake
that
está
finger
teniendo
everywhere,
su
kid.
propio juego acá.
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
No sabe su nombre, pero sabe que es de los
Nav
buenos.
Scolioed, Indian head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old
O
man
Raiden se le da
who
el
got dragged
paquetazo. No,
along.
a Raiden se le da el paquetazo.
I thought you'd retire.
Soy yo o Raiden se ve aún más afeminado cuando es un robot.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got
Sí.
wiped off the map next to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Güey, ¿por qué pones la mano así, Raiden?
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
¿Ustedes creen que Raiden
He built an
sea...
atomic bomb when
Ustedes
he was
saben.
only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why
Es
you're
negando
here.
por verte de Kojima
I'm
hacerles
pretty rusty.
chinguen a su
I
madre.
was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Me encanta como pobre güey está así como que nomás en los sidelines, así como que nomás viendo, o sea...
An engineer?
Es tu personaje, pero él no es el protagonista claramente de esta
skinny guy.
historia. Y le
He went in
duele.
with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for
La
the
verdad, la
big show.
pregunta importante es cuando Raiden tiene el mejor escudo. Oh, no, de
Everything in the
Cyborg.
structure
De
is
Cyborg.
computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field.
No
All
te
you have to
preocupes,
do is
Raiden, es un
follow his
videojuego.
directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Se dummy thick.
Rose?
You can do this.
El mejor
Trust
culo
me.
es el de...
You
Sí, no
haven't
mames,
had bomb
tiene
disposal training per
está
se in
grande.
VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
Le queda mucho tiempo en
You're
Twitch.
up for this.
Me
You
queda
know
42 minutos.
How
Creo que
about
hasta
it, kid?
ganarle al gordo en
Are the
patines.
results in yet?
There's no
Le
need to
truena la
think about
reversa,
this
le
so
gusta
much.
fumar chorizo.
You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and
Gracias,
there
Yareros.
we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect
Algo
last?
bien.
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of
Cambio el
commission
de
for at
gracias.
least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete
Raiden,
disposal.
no sé si hace 4 su novia. Sí sabe. Ay,
The
sí,
spray
cierto, sí
can
sé.
be used from several yards away.
Desactiva la
Check
maldita
the floor,
bombi.
ceiling, walls, under a
Chonji.
table,
Chingy.
everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
No, un CRC,
That won't be
bienvenido.
easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized
onda, Frank?
gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words,
Creo que me
that
imagino
little
cómo sería el juego de
gadget
Survivor
sniffs out
8,
C4's
horror
scent.
hecho 100% por
That's
Kojima.
right. I've
Ah,
established a link up
ahí
with your
está
radar network, so any
Titi.
scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses.
No he visto Demon Ex Machina.
The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk.
El gordo en
He
patín.
wouldn't work by
Hemos
any
jugado
rules
como
except his
alrededor de
own, and he
10 o
followed them like
15
a
minutos,
religion.
creo.
And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right.
Dani, ¿algún día harías un video sobre la problemática política de la saga de Bioshock? Me gustaría, pero...
of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know
Dark
the structure of
Souls
this
in
facility,
space.
and if he
Ojalá hagan
wants to take
eso
out the plant,
from.
where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Ya sabes, Paus, eres transfóbico.
I taught him the techniques he uses.
Tiene el mismo número de
His
episodios,
ideas
pero
are
cada uno
based
dura
on
como
my
una
theories.
hora.
Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Metal Gear Racing 2 en realidad virtual.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me.
Es buena idea cortarle el
We're
cabello a los
supposed to
gatitos.
program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going.
Así como
You stay here.
hacerles...
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on
Jugar
here.
a
I
Fall
don't have time
Guys.
to babysit
No
anymore.
creo.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can
Ahora
tell
me
us what
acuerdo,
to do
Dani,
over
quiero
the
ver un
radio,
pequeño
like in the
adelanto de
original
las
mission
críticas que en
plan.
terapia. Ya terminé el Fat Color. Sí, adelante,
Alright.
ahí está el hashtag.
I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Las respectivas a las chicas
Wins.
a las chicas superpoderosas, no creo.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL.
¿Qué?
I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
De los... es el military.
Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
It's a snake.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Okay. Santa Rana, así que son largas las cinemáticas, no tienes
Just take care
idea.
of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid.
Es como, ay, no veo pose porque no me gustan los live action y el Breaking by Better Call Saul.
Bomb
No
disposal
es
is a face-off
cierto.
with your own mortality.
Diferente.
Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
El gaslighting no existe. Recuerda, Raiden, la palabra del día es gaslighting. El programa de hoy fue traído por la palabra gaslighting. Sé que voy a decir algo. Nina no hizo nada malo, no se crean, ni yo me creo de esa pinche vieja culera. Sobre promar, no sé, pues sí. Yo no quiero un reboot de Foster, para mí me imaginaba darle un buen cierre a la perrita inglesa que voló por medio mundo en busca de su familia para que al final le dijera, regrésate a las colonias latosas. Ay, sí, estoy bien feo. Pero no, parece ser que va a ser serie infantil, lo cual es triste. ¿Por qué, Craig? ¿Por qué, Craig? ¿Qué te dijeron, Craig? ¿Cómo te convencieron? Ay, lo es que el pedo es que se supone que esto vibra. Entonces... se supone que esto debería vibrar, pero el control que tengo no vibra.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
No, Nina sí es peor, o sea, en serio, o sea. Primero que nada, llevó al morrito que le gustaba una orgía satánica. Y luego cuando su morrito se paniqueó porque estaban comiendo cadáveres en época de plaga,
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell
lo
up?
intentó
It
asesinar.
certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be
El
called
final
into
de Kid
this.
Cosmic cerró
There's
muy bien,
something
la neta,
going
o sea,
on.
fue un buen final. La neta sí fue un muy buen final el de Kid Cosmic. O sea, tiene sentido, ¿sí entienden? En especial porque no vimos morir a Papa G, pero we kinda like know that he's going to die. Teníamos 120 años el cabrón, algo así. Y que como que que desde un principio creo que se hubiera muerto, ¿no? O sea, como que se hubiera implicado que se hubiera muerto. ¿Lo estás jugando con un DualShock 3? Lo estoy jugando con un DualShock 3. Creo que el DualShock 4 no se conecta al Play 3, ¿no? Porque 80% de Metal Gear 4 es mejor si no lo piensas mucho. Todo Metal Gear es mejor si no lo piensas mucho, la neta. No pienses en Metal Gear, no pienses en Metal Gear Solid 2. No te creas que es parte de, o sea, Es como de que nada tiene sentido en Metal Gear Solid 2 y es como que te das dando cuenta que eventualmente solo es como una excusa, ¿se entienden? O sea, todo es un videojuego. O sea, incluso aquí es una simulación. Flaco, no es real. Lo que está pasando no es real. Raiden es... Ah, este siempre va a traer un chingo. Yo casi lloro con esa parte literal. Creí que Papa G había muerto sacrificándose por Kip, haciendo que este madurara. Pues sí maduró. No se murió el Papa G, pero sí maduró. Muy diferente. El DualShock se puede conectar por 3, pero es una lata hacerlo. Y hay algunos juegos donde no funcionan como los Jackson Ducks. ¿Qué se necesita hacer a todo esto? Nice. ¿Qué vas a decir?
What's up, Jack?
Hasta luego. Aquí me da un discurso la Rose. Como en el episodio de Rick y Morty en la simulación, aquí, ¿quién sería el equivalente a Jerry teniendo el mejor día de su vida en una simulación con un rendimiento mínimo? Nadie salió ganando este pinche juego, todo superior.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right.
Me encanta
It's
como
just that I've never
con
been
otros
trained in this stuff.
You okay?
Raiden habla
Are you
como
feeling well?
sí, soy
I almost
Raiden.
threw
Y
up
con
a few
Rose es como
times.
hola
Oh,
mi amor.
Jack.
But I'm
Lo que
okay.
ustedes no saben es que
It's
Rose
not like
tiene
I'm in this alone.
un hilo en el
Oh,
en
yeah,
su
that's
bolsa que lo
true.
jala y le quita
What
los
do you
huevos a
think
Raiden.
about when you're diffusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember. And I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
So, am I a part of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding. But I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is. And I do
Esta
think
cosa
about
te da
you. I'm
pinches
trying to remember what's so
salvar
special
porque
about
ay,
April
este perro va a
30th.
volver a hablar.
Any success?
Y es parte de lo
No,
que tienes que
not
sentir.
yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.
El peor parado fue Rey, que jugaron con los sentimientos del pobre. Jugaron con todo. Ryan con otros habla como el Terminator y con Rose como habla como si fuera Sanders, ¿sí? El verdadero enemigo del juego de Rose. No, creo que no. El gobierno de los Estados Unidos. ¿Sí, no? Kinda. ¿Dónde está? Quieto, cabrón, quieto, puta madre. El verdadero enemigo es el gobierno de los Estados Unidos. Tu carnal. Dame carnal. No es de sangre, pero demostró lealtad. El gordo todavía no sale. El gordo en patines. En patineta. En una misión estamos. Rocket Power. Vean esto. Se llama no atinar un pinche disparo. Se llama pinches controles culeros de hace 20 años. Pinches controles culeros. Ah, fuck. Me lleva. Es que normalmente aquí la haría explotar con este. Ok, ya lo hicimos. Ahora a Rafael. Gracias. Mi carnal. Ah, si no me equivoco, aquí es donde te la hacen de pedo, si no.
The situation is normal. All clear. It was nothing. All clear.
No sé ustedes, pero a mí Ren es mi esposo y en ese cerro voy a morir.
Nothing here.
Ah, pinche computadora.
It's the other.
Háblale a mis huevotes, cabrón.
What's going on? Respond.
fuck.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Este cuarto lo odio.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the
Cometiendo error de
C4
guerras.
in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Bueno, esperemos a que esto se pase.
It was nothing. All clear. There was nothing wrong. Everything is all right.
A la chingada. Los cabrones. Chicos, madre. Y la verdad es que no soy tan fuerte como lo pensaba. Ah, sí, miren, esto está chido. Ese güey sí te puede ver. Aparte, aquí hay bombas.
Be careful. There are claymore mines around
Bye,
there.
man.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the
¿Usted
wrong
ha
detector.
visto el canal de Max Power?
Identify
No.
yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat.
La
You mean
estrella
from
porno.
Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never
Ya
mind
pues
about
el
that.
adelanto, es solo una
Why did you
viñeta, pero creo que se nota
contact
más o
me?
menos la pinta.
Let's
Nice.
just say I'm one of your fans.
Raiden.
Colonel, someone calling himself
Are you
Mr.
streaming,
X
son?
just contacted
Sí.
me. Do you know
¿Qué onda?
anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst
¿Qué onda?
transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep
Deep
Throat
Throat.
at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Me acuerdo, Shot Grenade funcionaba con... Supongo que lo averiguaremos. No, no funcionan así. Chis madre. ¿Qué es 2 minas que te truenen en la cara? Visor de minas, ¿Viste que el presidente de Argentina que confundió el nombre de una revista con Gagar? I'm gonna lie, that's pretty fucking funny. ¿Sabes que muchas veces ni te conviene dormirlos porque ya empiezan a hacer el pedo? ¿Cuál visor de mina y mis huevotes? Dijo el Lani mientras se aventaba contra... Caja. Ups, no puedo. Me gusta mucho cómo se esconden en las cajas. Ya está como cagado. ¿Se acuerdan cuando Lalo Salamanca le dijo básicamente piruja a Jimmy? Le dijo chichifo. Eso literal es un... Chichifo es un pirujo. Nice, okay. Are you streaming, son? Y luego ha de ser una versión bien antigua de la palabra, o sea, de una forma bien antigua de decirle a alguien pirujo. Porque chichifo yo nunca lo había escuchado y siento que es algo que Tony Dalton sacó.
At your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Nothing here. Enemy inside. Chan, chan, chan. Y esa. Casi creo que hay dos aquí. No.
It was nothing. All clear.
No, les digo, literal chichifo sí parece ser que sí es una forma muy vieja de decirle a alguien golfo.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Me lleva a la verga. Ahora me vieron. ¿Cuál es el mejor engranaje metálico para empezar? En mi corazón te quiero decir que el... empiezas del 1.
Ryden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician.
This is Ryden. Disposal of the C4 in Strut D is complete. Explosives were planted on the maintenance hatch.
You're taking too much time. You should work a little faster.
There's no time, Ryden. I've got my hands full here, so it doesn't look like I can help you. It's in your hands.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
Voy así como la cajita. ¿Qué cajas son sospechosas? Ya la chingada madre, pinche culero. Las flipantes aventuras de Don Cartonio.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Jack! Don Cartón y sus cajitas de eso.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie.
No.
I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to
Godzilla
Battery Park.
1998.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
Raiden vio
We watched
Chrysler
King
Building.
Kong in your apartment
Raiden
a
vio
bunch of times
Chrysler
that
Building.
night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Vamos, güey, Raiden.
There's somebody there.
No, es tu imaginación, güey. Se hace que no va a haber gordo en patines hoy. Que tengo que ir al street, La música romántica, sí. No tienen idea de lo pinches que es. Oh, Jack, te amo, Jack.
Nothing here.
Sobre todo que a pinche Ross parece que le vale verga lo de los nombres clave y te dice Jack igual. Era un tiempo diferente. Tu creador de contenido hispano favorito, no sabría decirles. Estoy en un punto en el que la respuesta a esa pregunta podría causar enojo, así que me retengo a contestarme. I will not answer the question. Bye, Malekith. Raiden Jack, Gracias el Yoshi de la bufanda roja, eso es muy específico. Se me hace que no vamos a pelear con el gordo.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Ay, pinche Raiden. Eres un pendejo. Y el patinador, no, va a ser hasta la siguiente sesión.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed. She's not a Dead Cell? No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Estoy seguro de que bajo el jet. Como todos, ¿no? Los que están arriba del jet.
Right in here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to
¿Piensas hacer de este video? Sí, por eso estoy haciendo
I can't
el...
shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were
Por eso
just
estoy
wrong.
consiguiendo
So did you
montaje.
find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to
Dios,
destroy the entire shell.
esto es todo.
But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too.
Un
These
remake
past
de
5
Solaris.
years,
Eso sería
I
muy
lied.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Ay, gracias por no caerte. Vamos, vamos. Junto a mi carnal. Es gracioso que la música no se acabe primero que la cinemática. Es que esto es una simulación. Nada de esto es real. Nada está ocurriendo. Como dice Raiden, it's all about fucking dream.
There's somebody there.
No. Aquí hay un soldado que sale aquí arriba y se pone a mirar. Y parece ser que es el que dormía. Guacareo del dolor.
Nothing here.
Oh.
What's that?
Who's there?
Okay. Me asustó el boom. Pírate, man. La mano. Ahí está el pinche Mind Detector y yo matándome.
Nothing here.
Responda y lo ya empiezan. Salí antes. Que ya nomás la última bomba y nos vamos. Creo que sí le vi. Ahora sí le vi. Tampoco que durado tanto en darle. ¿Qué sigues leyendo Berserk? Ay, pinches controles culeros. Serás un dios y te va a gustar. Esto me hace extrañar el movimiento ¿cómo se llama? En Metal Gear Solid 5 era tan bueno. Yay, última mamada.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
¿Piensas lo que dijo el Chucho cuando no sobre el
There's
beso de
another one in
ayer?
that
No
pantry.
sé, no he visto su video.
You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
¡Vámonos! Vámonos yendo.
Jack,
Sí, Rose, quiero salvar. Que tengo que verlo con amigos porque hay que comprobar que... Ah.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary.
¿Verdad, Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya.
¿Verdad, Rose? Que a veces la gente necesita mentir. ¿Verdad, Rose? ¿Verdad, Rose? Gritando el pinche Raiden, making a scene. En medio del pinche restaurante el Raiden. ¿Verdad, Rose? Pinche Sarwick en medio del restaurante acá. ¿Verdad, Rose? ¿Te acuerdas cuando me mentiste por años, Rose? ¿Te acuerdas? ¿Te acuerdas? Ay. Vayan mandando sus memes ya una vez, porque ya nos vamos. Nada, la Rose hace algo peor. Que cuando vayan avanzando el juego se van a dar cuenta. Vamos a ver. Recordar, Raiden. La palabra del día es gaslighting. Gaslighting. Y luego aquí está el camp. La terapia de parejas. No sé si es intencional que al Guts le está entrando por una oreja y le está saliendo por la otra, pero totalmente es algo que haría Guts. Está hermoso, Cam. Etiquétame cuando esté limpio. El gobierno, Raiden, el gaslighting no hay, no existe. Raiden hablando con todos, Raiden hablando con Ross. Yes. Raiden entrando en una sala durante la alerta de seguridad. Sí. No soy muy bueno en los clásicos, perdón. La audiencia, ponte triste, punto de guardado. No gordo en patines, lo siento. A veces pasa. Tienen que entender. No hubo tiempo para el gordo con patines hoy. Al rato. Entonces nos vamos yendo. Vamos a ver si ya está. Al Master Rashieron que está con el Le voy a devolver el raid. ¿Va a haber directo mañana? Sí, va a haber directo mañana. Va a haber directo de algo especial. Ya verán. Nos vemos la próxima. Chao.